This is for the girls getting money. This is for the girls that don't need no man. This is for the girls that's in love with themselves. This is for all the girls that done did it by themselves. This is for all the girls that's IMDEPENDNT. This is for all the girls that been living stress free. This is for all the girls on a mission like me. This for the girls. This for all the girls around the world. This is for the girls. This for all the girls around the world.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of GenTea. We've had us a little, break, a reprieve, so, it's back to it.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back. We are back, y'all.
Back on the scene.
I don't know if y'all been paying attention or not, but it's some tea
know
going
I
around
have.
on the internet. Some very, very terrible tea.
Terrible tea?
The
What?
worst tea. Like,
Terrible tea. So what would that be?
P. Diddy and Cassie. Damn.
It's just like once one thing came out, it was just like the
Started
basement
to
just
unravel.
opened right up.
Man.
Man.
The floodgates of hell.
Yes.
And based off what I've seen, like it almost seems like P. Diddy is R. Kelly on steroids.
Wow.
Like super to the 10th power.
Yeah. It's
I know they say, oh, it's not true. He hasn't. Why would he say he did any of the things? Like you.
I mean,
I would say I didn't do it too. If that, 'cause
Right.
he should go to jail.
So what was the original
Probably
plan?
one
So
of
I know Cassie's filed a lawsuit.
Mhm.
She didn't press criminal charges,
Nah.
but she filed a civil lawsuit against him for accusations of physical and mental abuse.
And sexual abuse
And-
as well.
okay.
Yes. And if what she says is true,
Mhm.
he definitely sexually abused her and, beat her. To me,
Mental
yeah,
abuse,
he definitely mentally abused her, and he had access to every aspect of her life. Like it was like she couldn't get away from him.
So do you know any specifics of some of the things?
Well, allegedly, one of the things I read was that he would make her have intercourse with random male sex workers. And he would watch.
and
And he would direct.
I heard something. This is not sexual abuse. Maybe this is more like, I would say mentally, because this was weird. It was really weird. I can't remember, my friend told me this. Somebody was doing an interview and said something about them at a party with P. Diddy and Cassie back in the day, and he said that he saw, I'm not gonna say who it was because I don't know, I might not say the right person.
Okay.
Right? He saw P. Diddy looking at this woman and she had half her head shaved. He was just staring at her like mesmerized, I guess. And he said that P. Diddy came back and him and Cassie was there together or whatever, and he told her, I'm gonna need you to shave half your head. And the dude was like, you really gonna do that? And she was like, I'm gonna do anything that P. Diddy says. And I was like, baby,
He had her snatched up like she couldn't.
and she definitely shaved half her head.
Yeah,
I know
she
you
was
seen
for a
her
while.
with
Mhm.
it, yeah.
Didn't know how it came to be.
Man, me
But-
either.
That's dark. But like it's been like he also like he would beat her, like severely beat her, and basically have his staff, like his staff even was in on it, have his staff basically keep her in hiding until she healed up.
It's very disturbing. Seemingly as though to me, it seemed like we just went through the R. Kelly thing, and he was pretty much, they stopped playing his music, they stopped supporting him completely.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, so usually, as the saying goes, where there's smoke, there's fire. So, because it begs the question as to why did you pay her off so weekly.
So
like I know
fast.
your
I never
attorneys are
expected
saying
it
this
to be
is
like
not
that.
an admission of guilt, but nevertheless, she had already went public with the story,
yeah,
and then you paid her off
within 24
so
hours.
it's like,
And then his attorney put out like the worst statement ever. Like,
oh my god.
like the statement was just so bland and like, let me tell you, or something. It started off with something like, let me tell you this, or something like that. I was like, what the heck? Like,
I don't know how you can say you didn't do something, but you ran to pay somebody off within 24 hours.
I'm saying you
Like,
had to know
within
that.
24 hours. She filed it Thursday. By Friday, she was millions of dollars rich.
But I guess he's saying either he say he didn't do it and so much other stuff come out, or he just paid her off and let them think this is the only thing. He probably didn't think as far as everything else still coming out and backfiring.
I don't see how. That's delusion right there. Because if you
Well,
really
look
done
at
it,
I mean
that's
look at
delusional
what we're
as heck to
hearing
think
now. It's,
that you
it's
you couldn't have thought, like, how could you as smart? I assume he's a smart man. Like, you ain't been doing this and doing. You got some sense of intelligence to know that I've done this more than once. How I know this ain't finna keep you finna have to pay everybody. If that's the case, cause it's another accusation.
Maybe he was prepared for it.
Another suit was filed yesterday.
wow,
On
from a different
yes, and they
woman.
haven't named
Okay.
her, but apparently him and Aaron Hall and I think it was around like 93 or something. Don't quote me on that, but it was the early 90s, and her and her friend were basically convinced to go on dates with them and to hang out with them. And they ended up going back to their hotel room or apartment, and they first P. Diddy raped one, and then Aaron Hall came and raped the same woman, and then they moved on to her friend. So now Aaron Hall is under investigation.
Wow.
Like, it's just like, y'all, is this a running theme in the industry? Like with the big guys,
I
like
would be surprised.
It's very disturbing.
yes,
Because it's rich, powerful men with these young, it's appear to be vulnerable women. Where are the
because
parents? I'm not
she was
understanding
19 when
this.
they met.
Like, where are the parents? Where are the guidance? I'm not understanding that part. Not that it's the parents' fault that if this is true that Diddy preyed upon their child.
Yeah.
They can't control his actions, but with her even being 19 years of age, you should have such an influence in your child's life
No.
that you still should be a part at 19.
Yeah.
You're still not.
Well, see, he go ahead.
No.
Well, see, he from what I'm getting, it's like he approached her when she was 19 with this big 10 album record deal. Like, he basically made her a star overnight. And I don't know if she was getting caught up in, the fact that, he gotta know what he doing. It's P. Diddy. So I'm just going along with it. And then next thing you know, you tied up with all kinds of stuff, getting drugged and beaten, and like, I think his reach is what scared her into dealing with it, which is scary that somebody could have that much reach.
Wow.
I just feel like it kind of do go back to the parents, because they might, I just feel like if I was to become a singer or something like that, right? And I was just trying to, and P. Diddy approached me with this deal. My mom would handle that, and she would come with me
Everywhere.
to these things everywhere. She even let me go out of town and stay in a hotel or house with these men, and of course it's a man.
With
Me.
Hello.
Me and her, we together.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, she's the star, but I'm the mother.
And
Of the
I sign
star.
off on
And
everything.
so you talk to me
Yes.
because she's a child.
And I don't know what Cassie mom, I don't know what she did or didn't do.
Do,
I
right.
don't know.
Right.
But,
Or she could have tried.
Right.
Yeah, so.
But a lot of the celebrities and stuff have this such like upbringing that's like kind of made them get to where they are, kind of like a lot of them have bad per se. You know, backstories of maybe their parents doing this, or maybe
Go
they
get you
didn't
some
have.
help. Go. That's what therapy and counseling. That's what all of those things are for. There are resources for you for that. Go get some help. Stop messing up other people's lives. Because if you're doing all of that, eventually it is going to come out. Like it's going to catch up with you.
Right.
I just hope that he is held to the same standard that they held R. Kelly to.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm saying. If it comes out,
They
get
gonna
it
right
the
next
same,
to R.
because
Kelly.
I don't believe in just because you rich and you got money or whatever that gives you any more entitlement as far as when it goes comes to the law. I know money is very valuable in situations like this, and can cover up a plethora of things.
Yep.
However, if it's true, he should be held to the same standard. It's not. I don't think that's fair. If they try to, kind of sweep it up under the rug, if it's true,
Well, it sounds like they starting to sweep already. It's giving sweep, but I feel like criminal charges they definitely should be brought up. The state, somebody should pick it up, because.
So what is the investigation about then? It's just based on the civil suit, or they're investigating to see if it could lead into a criminal charge?
The investigation right now is on the situation with the newest lawsuit. They investigating him.
Okay.
They investigating that, but I still think that one is even civil. And his people are trying to spin it like, I believe the statute of limitations is running out on those. But it's a law, I forgot the exact name of it, but it's a law that keeps it open no matter the statute of limitations. So now they all like, oh, it's a money grab, they trying to do this, they trying to do that. But it's a money grab that y'all paying for. Y'all paying it, so.
Right.
It must be some things you don't want people to know.
Right.
But it's a lot
I
of
just
stuff
can't
that
no
I
random person come and say, hey, I've been with you and you did this to me, and you pay them off. So that can't be the case. So it has to have some basis
it's some
for
truth
it.
to
I don't know what the truth or how, where it lies, but it's some basis for it.
Yeah. Or y'all wouldn't be paying people.
No, you wouldn't be paying them. So no.
But I don't know. I feel like we touched on this one time. But I guess over the summer or a little before the summer, he was giving people back their publishing rights.
Oh.
And I knew then something.
I
knew then something was coming.
Episodes. Yeah,
because
you said that, I think.
Now you in this hot seat. They always do that type of stuff before they end up getting caught in some mess.
You did say, I think that I remember you
came to him.
Probably.
It gives that. Like, I wonder if she, in the past, threatened to say something, and it was like, oh, she bluffing kind of thing. And
she would never.
That may be why he didn't think like. But I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and squash it at the front end, and then it can't, because it don't really make it doesn't make sense at all.
The way you ran and paid her does not make sense for an innocent man.
After it came out, I could see you doing it before, but now she already came out and you paid her. Now it's another second suit against you.
Yep.
It's just a problem in the area of entertainment, music, all of that stuff that at some point it has to be an end to it.
Yes.
And so you can't control other people. I'm adamant about that. You cannot control other people and the things that they do. But if you start from the bare minimum, it starts with the parents. Like, somebody has to put an end to this. It's been too many cases, whether it's P. Diddy, R. Kelly, whether it was what were the two big white executive producers? They were huge. They took them down. Was doing the
was it Weinstein?
Yes. Because he was one of the biggest of the money. He had like all kinds of money.
He
And
like
so-
over Transformers and stuff. Like they did like them big type movies.
Yeah.
Like that.
What happened?
A lot of women came out about how
yeah.
and he used, I think one of the ladies he ended up marrying. I saw some type of special on that too. He ended up marrying. He was using her to go and solicit women. Like
They
he
do
would
that.
send them. They would go. Whoever they were, whatever lady that they were familiar with, that lady would go tell a friend
Yeah.
of theirs. And they'll say, "Oh, he just wants you to come in and do a massage." Then you get there, then it's, "Oh, take off your clothes,"
yeah.
all sorts of things, and now you stuck in this
It almost
situation.
gives like they feel like they're untouchable. Like my
I'm
God,
saying,
you.
like
This
would
is
just
illegal.
Be,
You
I
just
would
still gonna
be dead as roadkill. I would be dead as road. Well, I hate to say that because you never know how you're gonna be when the situation
right.
presents itself. Lord forbid that ever happens.
Yeah.
But I just know how bullheaded I am. Like
They have kids.
And how you were raised.
No,
Y'all
yeah,
know how you
yes.
were raised.
I
know.
probably would be
So
put
no
in
one
a
is-
situation like
right.
that. I'm so weary of my surroundings and the things that people
better
are
be.
so crooked. Nobody
crazy.
is out. Like everybody is out for you. Everybody is out for you. And
It
it's
feel
like
like
don't nobody like got you how you have yourself. So you have to look out for everything.
And I'm just leery of men who hold money over,
Yes.
the purse strings. And not saying that a woman wouldn't do it either, because we've had
Yeah.
situations where it's been, women executives who done.
But it's predominantly.
But we're talking about like physical, sexual, and mental abuse, and your whole camp know about this.
Everybody
And
knows.
they're going along with it. If it's true, it's just too much of that
Yeah.
is going on. So at some point it has to stop. And I just
Right.
feel like it starts with the parents. Why are you allowing your young kids, I don't care if they're 19 or 20, they're still underage. You're not legal until you're 21 years
Right.
of age. Go with your kids. Go to those meetings. You talk to these people.
Yes.
You be in those surroundings where those kids are, because you're ultimately
yes.
responsible for them.
Right.
So, and then you wouldn't have these situations.
It
like
would definitely cut out a lot of it for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, it all goes back to you need a license to parent. Like
Ooh,
you
go
said,
back to that,
like man.
Again,
Cause
people
that's-
need training classes before they have
Before they have
kids. It's just ridiculous.
It's just, and it's like a lot of, it's more the outside stuff besides just what he's done to Cassie. Like a lot of stuff, Diddy is crazy. Like I'm pretty sure. Like he, I guess at one point Cassie was trying to be romantically involved with Kid Cudi.
Oh yeah.
He told her point blank that I'm gonna blow up his car. And I think the next day or something, his car blew up in his driveway.
Wow.
So like it's almost like he's like you a monster, ain't you?
So, like, man.
You a godfather, ain't you?
I mean,
I
we
never
talked about. Remember, we talked about that too. We talked about how, like, so I was saying, like, I just don't see how people would give other people that much power over them.
Them.
Like, but I guess once you in that,
You just never know.
You just never know
right.
once you in that
It seems-
situation.
We going
Yeah.
off how we think already.
Because we all bullheaded as heck. You're not
Very.
finna tell me.
You can't tell
I'm not
me.
finna have blind loyalty to somebody.
I
You have that
cannot.
blind
No.
loyalty?
I might have some
Look.
blindness out of trying to show you grace.
Yes.
Yeah.
You look
trying
over
to make
things.
things work or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's always in the back
But
of my
when
head.
it's always in the back of my head,
And
and I'm always observing and watching
Yeah.
to see if your actions are aligning with
Yep.
your words, and
Because
at
they
some
will not.
point it's gonna be like
You're gonna tell on
enough
yourself.
is
You can't.
enough.
Yes,
Yeah.
you will
It's
tell
right.
on
You're
yourself.
eventually telling yourself.
Especially, sorry to say this, but especially men. Most men are just, our mind, the way that women's mind
Yeah.
is, is not the same as men.
That's true.
They are
That's
not
That's
like.
okay.
our minds are wired different.
I hate to say it,
Yes.
but we would cheat so much better than them. Like I wouldn't cheat on nobody. That is so trifling. That is so trifling. I wouldn't cheat on nobody, but men just tell on themselves when they do it. Like it be so. Sorry, it's just so hilarious.
I just
They
don't even
really
like
do.
I just don't even like enough people to have that many,
No,
different
right.
partners and
Right.
different things.
Going
Like,
on like
this.
no,
That's
it's
too
too
much.
many.
Yeah.
You're sharing your
Ugh,
most intimate
yes.
part of yourself with
Multiple
all these different people.
at the same time.
Jeez,
See that goes to show how women's minds are wired.
Yeah.
Men don't think nothing
They
of it.
don't think nothing.
Not
They
nothing against
in
the
and
men.
out.
We not
I
no.
think they supposed
We're
to
not no
have
man
all
haters.
these women. I seen somebody trying to say something about that, like in the Bible, like he said that you're supposed to have many women or something like that, and I was like,
And he also said the man's supposed to
To
provide.
be able to support every
but
last
where
one
is-
of them.
I mean,
but
where's-
y'all want to go 50-50 on everything.
No, you can't do that.
So it's a lot of things that the Bible says. We could, quote and say.
Mhm.
Yes, we went on a random.
Yeah, we did. So y'all used to that by at this point. Y'all should be used to
At
us
this
randomly
point,
dropping off a
right.
topic, and that's what makes us
It'd
great.
be good
But
though.
it's
Yeah.
so funny that it's just crazy to me that all of this is
Ugh.
unfolding.
I
I want to see how it's going to
I
turn
can't
out.
wait.
I'm tuned in.
Oh
for
yes,
sure.
we will be providing updates on that matter because I'm watching like a hawk.
Yeah, because it ain't over.
It's no.
It is not over.
I can only imagine how many people gonna come out the woodwork.
Yeah.
It's the clouds outside.
Man, it's so like dreary.
Oh, Thanksgiving got you.
Ain't it? Speaking of Thanksgiving, so
Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving?
I did.
I had a
It was
good
great. The
Thanksgiving.
food was good. It
It's
gave.
different from what it usually is.
Food was
but
great.
It's pretty amazing.
It was-
I will say. Like,
It was a chill Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I like chill
I didn't have to
Thanksgiving.
get dressed up for anything.
I know. It was
Yeah.
so nice.
I was a little under the weather, but
Yeah.
that's okay. The
She did.
That's
interactions
an understatement.
and
Yes.
it's an understatement, but that's okay. But the interactions, just being around family, laughing, talking, what
For
we,
sure.
do what we normally do.
Yeah.
Having fun and yeah.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Thanks. Go ahead.
What you was
Go
gonna say?
ahead.
Well, so do y'all have any specific Thanksgiving traditions?
That's what I was gonna
You
say.
said
I
that,
knew
didn't
you were
you?
gonna say that. You so whatever.
Sorry.
But, traditions. Well, I don't. One person doesn't just cook normally. Like it's kind of like potluck style. I know
Yeah.
everybody don't do that. Some people go. Everybody go to grandma's house. She cook all the meals. And we don't do that, unfortunately.
That's not unfortunate.
No, I'm saying unfortunately because my grandma not here. She
Oh,
would
okay.
cook.
Yeah, she
would
probably
cook.
would.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Yeah.
talking like us as a whole, because normally
Oh no.
we
Yeah.
get together every year,
And do it.
multiple families together, and we bring different
Yes.
dishes
Yes.
and stuff.
Yes, we
That's
do.
what I
Yeah.
thought.
Potluck
Yeah.
style.
Yes. Everybody can cook
I
on
love
this
that.
side, so it works out.
Pretty much everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a few in there that
Probably.
We
I
should.
probably just ain't never had that cooking either.
it was just nasty.
Oh.
I'm sure.
I wish I knew you somewhere.
Well, you
You
don't
right now.
Nobody, everybody cooks good. Y'all didn't hear me say that.
You so funny.
I guess. Well, family tradition for us is we gonna drink.
Oh yeah.
We gonna drink. We gonna have us some drinks and we gonna, chill. One of our famous drinks is what is it called? Junebug.
Oh
If you
yeah.
never heard it, Google it. It's
I haven't
good.
been able to have it yet. I can't wait till it's my time.
You ain't got long.
Cause y'all they be having a ball off that Zoom book, baby.
Junebug will have you. It will get you where you want to be.
And
It's good.
and where you don't too.
It could lead you somewhere you don't.
Cause I done seen some things off that Zoom book.
Turned up.
Man.
Oh,
Good
turned up.
times for sure.
For
sure.
Good times for sure. Yeah. games and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
What would y'all say is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Dressing.
I knew you.
I love me some dressing
Oh,
and
see,
my
that
mama
been me.
gravy, sausage
That's
gravy.
Ooh, I had
My
that for the first time for real.
favorite.
What?
That sausage gravy.
It was
It
fire.
was so
Oh,
buzzing on the
Oh,
dress.
I
never
love it.
had
It's
it
like
on
it
dressing.
adds
Yes.
the
I
perfect
don't know. But it's just like,
something.
It's just something about it. Give it that little.
Yes, and you never had it when it was really, really spicy. She made it one time and brought it to church. It was so spicy, but that joint was so good, but it was so spicy. Hey, everybody
I
in
like
church gonna fall out.
Ooh, it
Sweating,
was
sweating
extremely
like they was. Oh, I
not
can't
you
say
made
that.
spicy.
Well, so it was my first
It was
time
an accident.
making it.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I did it exactly as the recipe
Mhm.
called for it. And yes, it's extremely spicy. So you would have loved it.
It is
Yeah.
crazy because it's only pepper and pepper, the red pepper
Crushed
flavor.
pepper.
Oh, yeah,
Crushed
that was
pepper.
good.
Yes, and I was like, it's like 1 teaspoon or something like that,
Dang.
and like 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper.
So,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
there,
yeah,
yeah, that
that's
was,
good.
yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
But it was really good.
Plus the sausage has peppers
Spice.
and
Yes.
stuff, so yeah.
Ooh.
Well, my favorite Thanksgiving dish. No. I like, dang, I really was gonna say dressing. You kind of took my
You
like,
can if it's your
I
favorite.
mean, that's probably like my favorite
Like,
thing. I look forward to the dressing
yeah,
more
that's
than
dressing
anything.
all the time.
It's like the
Forget
main
it.
entree
Yes.
for me. Like, yeah.
That's
And
your
everything-
favorite too?
Yeah,
It just is.
and yeah,
It just
dressing and
is.
gravy. I'm not a really big turkey type person.
Yeah.
Like I'll eat it with the dressing or whatever, but I prefer like when my mom would cook, she would boil her meat first, and the meat from that on top of that turkey
Yes.
meat on top of there would be just fine for me. I wouldn't have to have a whole nother turkey or whatever.
Yeah, I
But
definitely just
I
like
like-
ham.
I like ham, potato salad.
Yes.
Uh,
I made mac and cheese for the first time. That
You
was my
made
first
what?
mac and cheese.
Oh,
was the
that
first
was
time I ever
your
made it.
first time?
Making it like that, yes.
Oh, you couldn't tell?
Yes, thank you. It was about the cheeses. It had 5 cheeses in it. I was looking high on cheese.
What cheeses did you use?
I
I'm trying to see.
used white sharp cheddar,
Okay.
Gruyere,
Yes.
Brie.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Brie.
Brie, okay.
It's 2 more. I think I used mild cheddar. And it's something else I forget. Oh, cream cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
From
Yeah.
Oh.
I just, I thought those flavors would go
That's why
well.
I was
so.
creamy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
blessing. I don't even eat. I'm lactose intolerant, but I tasted it and I was like, oh, okay, girl.
Okay.
Gotta taste your food, girl. It was good.
Yeah, food was great.
For
so.
sure. Okay. Mama versus daddy side. Who would you prefer to spend Thanksgiving with?
Of course, my mom.
I knew you was gonna say that.
For
Yeah.
sure, my mama's side.
I ain't gonna say I prefer because I've never had to. Because I've never had to. We were able to. My dad's side of the family had their Thanksgiving where everybody would come together before actual Thanksgiving. So I always
like the
got
weekend
both.
before.
Yes,
Oh,
like the
okay,
weekend
okay.
before. So I always got both Thanksgivings. They do like a fish fry on Friday, then Saturday was like the actual like Thanksgiving dinner, and then we'll have breakfast on Sunday when everybody was
Y'all
gonna
had a
leave.
3-day thing.
It was so great.
Yeah,
it was
they
great
are,
because that
yeah.
was my little. Oh no, I can't say that. Okay, like my dad's side of the family was more like, what's the word? Not as proper and stuff. Like they're more like Mrs. T.
Like
country.
Yes, like
Country.
yeah,
Oh,
they're
big
more
country.
country for real. So we would be walking up to the stove and
The
country-
stove.
My man, the little man at the store, he knew us and stuff all the time. Hey y'all doing? He don't understand no more though. He told it. That's what I'm saying, right? Ain't it? But yeah, we
What
would go
I get
to.
from the stove?
Man, one time my cousin, she got some summer sausage from my granny, and we had summer sausage, hot Cheetos, and saltine crackers. Oh my!
Together?
Flavor combo.
Together.
Like y'all put the cracker,
the summer sausage, the
And then
hot
the hot
Cheetos. I'll
Cheetos.
put 3 right there.
I'm gonna try
They don't
that.
have no stuff out there like, well, at least I don't go to no store out here that's like this, so I can't get no summer sausage.
I don't know. My
like
brother
that.
was telling me about it's one on Summer. I'm gonna have to ask him the name of it. He said they got all the meats like back home from
like
yeah. So,
But yeah.
So you don't have a preference?
I don't really have no preference. I mean,
I
was around my mama's side of the family all the time, so I probably would prefer them because I'm around them all the time. But I love both sides. It's just
I think both sides fun.
Like both sides are fun for sure. They all drinkers. I can tell you that.
That's so great that y'all feel like that.
You don't feel like that?
No.
Okay, which one do you?
My
prefer?
mother's.
Of
course. Everybody all laid back and chill. The food gonna be good, you know.
Oh, the food ain't.
But you know, and you know, it's less judgy. You know, everybody having a good time, and you know, and see, you know, well, on my mama's side, everybody kind of laid back and cool, happy. My daddy's side, they be happy, but they gotta act. They what's the word? They always in your business.
They crying.
Yes. So what you doing? So is you married? So is they
trying to catch up like that. They ain't like they not like where the next shot is.
Yeah, no. And then everybody all judging you having another shot. I ain't gotta work tomorrow, bro.
Another one?
Yeah, that's
another one.
That's the difference. On this side, you having another one. The other side will have another one. We're gonna do another round. Yeah. So I feel more comfortable and more laid back on my mom's side. And plus, like I said, the food is guaranteed win. I ain't gotta ask who made the potato salad.
As a
kid,
did you ever spend Thanksgiving like with your daddy's house and stuff like that?
No. Never.
Okay.
I
don't. I mean, I feel you because I can't say I really just spent after a certain age. No, it was didn't really go.
And most of his family, the ones that were in town were older. Like they were already like in the household. They didn't really go nowhere, but as they would say, to town.
To town is crazy.
To pick up a few things, but that was it. So they would, we would go over there, not for Thanksgiving, but like maybe a day or a couple of days after Thanksgiving, and they'll have food and stuff. Of course, I wouldn't eat it. They had cats and cactuses. Not a good combination.
Not cats and cactuses.
Cats and cactuses. You walk up the pathway. It's cactuses everywhere. You're liable to get some type of something in your head.
I'm already
numerous times.
That's why
I hate cats now. Cats were everywhere.
Oh, they traumatized you.
I
can't never get no cat.
Yeah, you can in your own house.
I know. I probably won't want one then.
Why not?
I don't know. They're so cool. You know, they're cool.
I want my cat.
I don't know.
She just be chilling.
I just don't know.
Cat random.
Yep,
random cat.
Random cat.
That's okay.
It's okay. You know how to do it. It's
cool. You can always get your cat. When you
right now.
I don't think it's gonna be right now.
If you go get your own house right now, you're more than welcome to have.
You gonna get it for me?
No.
Okay. I won't have no cat right now then.
On the next episode of When Taylor will get a cat. Because I like cats. I'm pro cat for Taylor.
You know, I had one before, but it did not stay with us. It stayed with my auntie, and she let them just I got to spend like one day with it, real good. Came back the next day, they were gone. She let all that. She always never your cat though.
No. Never, because you don't go get nobody animal without talking to their parents first. No, that is not. That is not okay.
Little kittens, like they was outside the store, and I don't know if they were selling them or giving them away. I don't know, but little kittens.
Well, I swore off cats up until I think last year. I hadn't had one since I was a little kid, and then I was in a vulnerable place. My grandmother had just passed away. and my daughter played upon my emotions.
That's what it was.
And that's how I ended up with Smokey. That's the story of Smokey.
Mm.
But
That's what it was.
that's my girl now. I love her, and it's a it's a happy cat. She's a sweet cat. I'll take her over the dog.
Oh, I bet you
Don't get me
would.
started on that.
Yappy.
Oh,
Don't you
please.
start.
Okay. We were talking before we got on the cat talk. About families and Thanksgiving and stuff. So I'm gonna segue over to a topic that came up amongst us.
Oh, before we go there,
wait.
y'all make sure y'all let us know which side do y'all
Oh, yeah,
prefer.
yeah.
Tell us
Which
your
side?
side or your dad's side
Side.
for Thanksgiving.
For sure.
And tell us your Thanksgiving traditions
Tradition.
as well.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's
And
probably
what
some
you
who
all
don't
are
have some
thankful
usual
for.
ones.
Right.
Yeah.
What y'all thankful
Oh,
for?
we didn't say that. I'm always thankful to have family around
Yes.
and good health.
Yes. Yes.
It's like the main things.
I'm
main
always,
thing for you.
right. I'm always thankful for family and good health.
I too will.
I'm always thankful for, being able to get together and everybody be here, everybody not here that I want to be here, but okay.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Just yes, I'm
Yeah.
very grateful for everybody
Yeah.
that is.
I'm thankful that the people I am surrounded with, I actually get along with.
Yeah.
We have a good time. It's never no bad blood.
Never.
We always glad to see each other. Like I
Mhm.
like that. You can't really get that everywhere, so that's
Right.
a major plus. That's why I
It
mind
is
being with my
true.
folks. So
Some
yeah.
people literally dread getting together with
They
their
do.
family.
I
I
know.
can imagine. I was like, come on, let's go.
I definitely feel that.
That's all we
sometimes.
really.
Oh, with the other side. Okay.
If they watch it, oh well, baby. They know.
Yeah.
It's not a secret.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
the
you
truth.
show it
It's
all
saying
over
it's
your
yours.
face
Oh,
and everything.
they know. How long they gonna be?
Okay.
Anyways, sorry. Back to what I was finna say. So what do y'all think about whooping your kids?
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause I saw something on the Shade Room, and they were asking. They proposed a question about whooping kids. Like, I forgot all the different questions that they had on there. But as far as whooping kids, I think it's one thing to whip a child. It's another thing to beat a child.
Preach.
Like, so where is the line drawn?
Yeah.
And I think even with a whipping, if you're gonna whip a child because of something that they did to try to punish them so that you could correct that behavior for the future, that you would think that is the goal.
Yeah.
Right, that should be the goal. So if that's the goal, as parents, you're supposed to be the one of maturity, then you should go and have a conversation with your child and talk to them about, like, hey, this is why this occurred. This is why I did that. Let's not, let it happen again.
Right.
I love you.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't want to do that. So let's make sure,
Right.
Yeah, but you got to go back. It can't just be punishment alone. It
Yes.
needs to be coupled with love or
Yeah.
something. And you just can't be whooping your kids, because then it will be considered abuse.
Right.
I'm a strong advocate. I don't believe in beating kids, but if you have done something, you will be punished. I got whoopings as a child. I'm fine, but I can't
I
say
did too. So
I never got whooped for nothing I didn't do. My dad was the main disciplinary in my house. He'll whoop your kids, his kids, the neighbor's kids, if necessary.
Dang.
But they had to have done something. But he always made sure to double back, to be like, daddy loves you, and daddy didn't want to do that, and I had been talking to you about it, so I never felt resentment like, oh, he hates me, he doesn't, and I think you have to, because even with my own kids, we do more talking compared to the older generation, to our kids. I can't say I talk to my kids more. And I noticed that as my dad got older with his younger children, he talked more. But sometimes you gotta whoop your kids. Talking don't be enough. And as long as I feel like if you doing it for the right reasons and you let them know, because if you just whoop them and they don't know why they're getting whooped, that's gonna cause some adult problems. I can almost assure you of that.
Yes.
But you know, they gotta at least know what they did so they can correct it. So
Exactly.
if you not doing that, to me, you just abusing the child at that point.
Yeah, my mom always came back and was like, you know I love
I
you.
can't even imagine her whooping anybody.
You hate me. You hate me. That's, of course, it's how I felt in that moment because you're a kid.
Of
It was
course.
so dramatic, and you know you wasn't supposed to be doing what you were doing anyway. So that's really why you feel the worst.
That's what it was.
I feel bad and I gotta whoop
it.
it.
Man,
Yeah.
I gotta whoop
Yeah.
it, and I already know I was supposed to do it.
Yeah. And
But-
see, some people don't know how to draw the line. Like, you know, that's the only thing. I think that's probably why it's like so looked down upon per se now.
Yeah.
Whooping your kids is because people don't know where to draw the line. Like, is a whooping, you know, 3 taps on the
Yeah.
hand, or is it taking
A
a belt
belt.
and whooping them on the bottom, or is it go get a switch out that tree and I'm popping you all across your legs, bare
Ain't gonna
legs,
lie.
your head,
That's abuse.
or
It's
Y'all shouldn't have
It's
got
giving
that.
slavery.
If y'all got whoopings with switches, because I know that you probably did.
I did.
That is definitely abuse. You probably shouldn't get whooped with those switch. That is like branches and on your bare legs too. I always got whooped with my clothes
the
on.
paint off. I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, I've been whooped with a lot of different
Yes.
things.
That's
Beat,
not whooped, but I was
but
gonna say
that's
beat.
coming in my book, so I'm not gonna talk about it right now.
Okay, period. Autobiography.
Yes.
I'm ready to read. Hype your bestie.
I probably won't read it, but I'll buy every copy.
I'm
I'll
definitely
buy as
gonna read it
many
because
as I
I'm a nerd.
can.
You know, I know her in real life.
I listen. Look, I've heard it all my life. I got all everything.
Period.
I got the book.
We probably can
I
help her
got the
write
book
it.
in my
Probably
head.
help her write
Not
some
you
book.
heard all
I
that.
probably could write. Y'all probably could write it right along with her.
I probably
Probably
got
no
certain
more than
chapters.
what she probably say. I told you that. I told you.
Oh my God.
Mom, you don't remember this happened?
Yeah.
In your older life, yeah, I can tell you what happened.
Not in your older life. You talking about when she get older, see now, and she try to write it?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying now.
Oh.
I've probably been in the, mentally aware of everything that's happened since like probably high school.
Damn, you get mentally aware.
I'm just like, I'm saying like, no, probably like, I'm talking about like really,
Really?
like, no, you
Like
can
to know.
really comprehend stuff
Yeah,
as a kid, how you do when you get older.
yeah.
So I'm saying like high school is probably when it really was like, okay.
Connect the
this-
dots.
I got an odd sidebar.
Okay.
Like, have y'all ever went back and watched movies from when y'all was little?
Absolutely.
And when you do, it be like, damn.
No, because we weren't, we didn't really have.
Well,
Yeah, but go ahead.
Y'all
You
didn't
know,
have
some
movies?
Just come to see it.
that was hilarious. And we go look. Yeah, they had some movies.
Yeah, we had movies.
It's cool, but you know what she meant. Did y'all not have? What was you trying to tell?
I'm sorry.
That's
What
gonna
you
be
trying
so
to
funny.
say?
I'm so ready for y'all to see their pod.
She said, if y'all ever watch the movie, look back at yourself, and you talking about like
Oh my God.
recordings of you when you were younger.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
That's why we
okay.
said we
So
didn't
let me
have.
give y'all some
You said
context.
we didn't have. That's what threw me off. I was like, we didn't have.
I mean, like, okay, so you know how when you was little, we was little, we probably watched Friday.
okay.
You know, movies like that, and then you go
Okay.
back and watch it as an adult. It's like, dang, you know, like they was really
watched that as a kid.
Well, no, but what's a movie that you watched? I know you 5 years old. What's a movie?
No, I'm saying my mama didn't let me watch that as a kid. I had to
so
get
what's a movie
older
you
and
watched that
watch
you was in
it.
high school that you didn't like? Well, not high school.
You
Damn,
know,
you
y'all snuck and
you
watched
such a
stuff.
baby fool. I can't even make this reference with you.
You really can't.
Well,
I didn't
anyways.
watch it. I honestly didn't really watch stuff that I was not supposed to like that. Like
Such
we
a
weren't.
Christian
We
fool.
weren't. No, she just it wasn't what we was interested in. We was like really our age is what we acted like.
Y'all
Like
know
we
what-
were.
Y'all age
we did not.
appropriate?
Yes, our
Yeah.
age is what we
That's
acted
not
like.
shocking at all.
Whatever
I know
age
her.
we was, that's definitely what we
I know her.
acted
That's
like.
shocking. I believe you.
I
I know you're not
was
lying.
16. I was not going back and watching no little kids movies. Probably.
Well, okay, so
Oh, well, actually, no, a lot like freaking Barbie or something.
nah. Well, now
Look
go
good.
back and watch something that you may not have. And I'm gonna ask you this some other time. 'Cause
Okay, so you're trying to get what?
So like, okay, so I end up watching. Like, I know I watched this movie as a kid, Devil's Advocate.
Okay.
Okay, so I watched it as a kid, and you know, you kind of understand like the basics of what's going on. But then I watched it as an adult, and I was like, damn, like this guy was Satan. Like, he was the devil.
Now you realize.
Yeah, like it's like, oh my god, like I randomly do that, y'all. Like I go back and watch old stuff, just to see, like, oh my god, I didn't understand it.
I wouldn't be able to go back and do this because all the old stuff I watched was, like I said, my
age appropriate.
No, no, I don't really like to watch old things that I mean, it had to be some. The only way I would, it had to be something that I really, really loved. Like I really loved or enjoyed. You know.
What's
back
then?
then.
I think The Color Purple was another movie I watched over as an adult after I had watched it. And I was just like, like, it was some real crazy stuff going on in that house.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, now it's been stuff like that. Like I've seen snippets of what she watched as a kid, and I would go back and actually watch the whole thing. So that was that movie that you just said, The Color Purple. Seen snippets of it, but when I actually went back and watched it, I was like, God, this man crazy. Like, yeah, man, so that's my real stuff. I would have shot him. Mister, she had too many times. And then she didn't get out to shoot. Anyways, that's all.
Man, I'm just trying to see. Because it goes right on back to the time that part, R. Kelly, P. Diddy.
Yes.
With
power and prestige.
It brings up a whole nother issue because, you know, we kind of, I mean, that's just how our culture or our society has been. You know, people sold off their young girls to these men because that's what happened. That's how Mr. ended up with Celie. It's because the daddy sold when Mr. wanted the other one, but daddy was like, no, and sold Celie to him. And so,
just like the black folks in Africa sold us black people that's now in America, which is how we got here. They sold us to the white folks. Then they let us free. Now y'all back in Africa and y'all trying to act like we just so horrible and stuff when y'all the ones horrible. Y'all sold us off. That's why we over here.
It's
a
vicious
full circle again.
Yeah,
go round and round and round and round.
When will it end?
You might as well get on the carousel and stay there your whole life.
Period. Well, guys, we haven't done a fact of the day in a while.
I'm so excited.
So we're gonna do it. Oh my god, what's yours? Do yours first. Okay. Well, mine is the one I saw was that. I have several actually. Y'all want me to just tell y'all mine?
That's fine, because I thought you had some of the ones that I had. That's why I was like, okay.
Okay. So there is an inactive volcano in the middle of the United States at Yellowstone Park. It last erupted 630,000 years ago. So, and if it was to erupt, it would wipe out the United States completely.
Okay, please make it another 630 million
forever year, infinite.
Man.
Another fact of the day is there has been 2,032 Bigfoot sightings. I noticed when you've been watching stuff about Bigfoot.
I watched this.
She's coming down the rabbit hole with us, guys.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit. It's some interesting information. I watched this documentary. It's called series. It's called The Unexplained on Netflix.
It's so good.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
And they talked about Bigfoot sightings and everything, and like they have like actual footprints. That is supposed to be this Bigfoot or whatever, and they went and used all the technology and resources that they had to scan that area to find, and usually when they do that, it's never not a time that they don't find what they're looking for, but they couldn't find Bigfoot anywhere. It's really interesting that it's supposed to be some type of primate out there that's the king or queen or whatever it is
Yeah,
is out there, but
because
nobody knows.
That's probably why it's mad. It can't be found.
Why
Y'all
is
think
mad?
I'm a
Just
man?
come out. I mean, I'll just go and come out.
What?
I'm big
Yeah,
foot. What you gonna do about it?
Bigfoot.
Do y'all ever
Coming
think?
me out.
I want the world to know.
Actually,
Sorry.
do y'all ever think like okay? So first, do y'all believe in? Do y'all think it's real?
Yeah. She do.
So this is what I say. So this is what I say to that.
Okay.
So of course, people probably made books about Bigfoot and all that stuff, and just articles and whatnot. So to me, it's like if so many people around the world have this same basis of what this thing looks like, and that it's real and all this stuff. To me, it's kind of like with the Bible, like when people say, you've never seen God, like you don't know, how can he be real? But if so many religions all have this basis of it being one man, he did this, did that, blah, blah, blah. You know, they have that basis. Obviously, the religions, once you get deep into it, they're a little different. Yes, you got to choose your one. But it's just like, don't you think, I mean, it got to have some truth to it.
Yeah, ain't everybody lying.
I think it's something, I don't know, I mean, what sparked my attention and made me be kind of like on, like, where did the footprint come from? Like,
what could have made that footprint?
Could have made it that footprint? Like, for real.
For real though.
Exactly. What could have actually made the footprint?
Because ain't no animal have that
size
kind of foot.
Right.
And it's a human-esque foot.
So it leads to question, could it be real?
And now what is it? It's like Sasquatch, Bigfoot are the same thing. Then you got Yeti, which is like the white version.
Yes, they said that. It's unexplained too.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm telling you, that stuff is real. I'm trying to tell y'all.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
The Loch Ness Monster real too. They can't find it.
I feel
like
sirens, y'all said,
I mean,
real and all of this stuff. So, you know, like,
I mean, it could be. It's like all these things just could be because, you know, we can't explore every inch of the earth. And they can't
that
either.
That is the part right there.
Exactly. It's
so
2023.
much, even though we got a lot of technology and different things, we still have yet to be able to explore every part of the
They
I call
can't explore all of the ocean.
I call cats.
Yes,
Just
not even
one
outside of the
ocean.
ocean, because in the unexplained, so they were showing how like no, this one in the unexplained. This was in the other one that I saw how they were how the animals from the sea, after the world had been wiped out, the animals from the sea were the ones that survived.
Yeah.
Or whoever could get to the sea are the things that survived.
Yeah.
And they, after things dissipated and cleared back up, and they were able to come out of the sea to go onto land, and they started to adapt and evolve into other animals and other things, and that created other plant life and all of this stuff. So it just makes you wonder, like, what else is? I mean, it's so much we don't know. So it could be some other stuff.
I think they know.
We have no idea.
I think they know. They just can't make it mainstream because they are. The human race been researching so much since they could research, that I just don't believe y'all don't know everything as much as y'all research everything. Like, I feel like there's some stuff they know they'll never tell us because it's gonna prove some things they don't want us to have proof of. So that's what I think.
I think that they
know.
definitely know more than what they are saying that they don't. Like, but of course you can't put all that out into the world because people are not going to know what to do. You are not. You're not capable enough to. Some people
imagine
in the world are not capable enough to be able to handle that type of knowing.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't know.
I agree.
So they do need to keep it to yourself. I don't care.
Look,
Just
All
let
I'm
it
saying
happen.
is, if you gonna make your
honestly.
discoveries,
If I can't save myself, you might
don't
as well.
release nothing crazy into the world when you make your discovery. That's all I gotta say. But please,
I agree with you. Just keep it
Discover.
away
If it ain't
from-
nothing we
don't-
can do about it, then
don't
just let it
mess
I
happen.
would like to know. I would like to know.
Yeah.
I want to know if it ain't
Yeah,
nothing I can do about it.
I mean, I would like to know because I want to know what we doing about
About
it.
it.
Like,
Exactly, but
so-
I'm saying if they know that it's nothing that anybody could do about it, even
Well,
themselves,
let
then
me
keep it
prepare
to
then.
yourself. There's nothing to prepare for because you can't do nothing about it. So that's why I'm like, keep it to yourself. Just let it happen. I don't want to be scared my whole life or the rest of what I think is my life. Like I don't want to be scared for the rest of that.
I don't
be
think about that.
So you just
just
want
ignorant.
to fall off the earth and just go black or something.
Yes, just go black.
Or-
Maybe I get whatever it is, get impact somewhere. I don't feel nothing. It's just gone. And now I'm in my judgment day. Okay.
Oh my,
Hello.
this judgment day just
Man, with Jesus, gonna, you know,
Well, that wraps up our facts of the day, guys.
that was
Okay.
good. I liked it.
That was good. You were funny.
Yeah.
But so you
I think
guys,
we had some facts today, some conspiracy theories all up in one.
oh yeah, it was all
There's
wrapped
a
up.
lot going
Y'all
on.
know we run off. Y'all should be used to that at this point. But
Right.
yes, if you have any suggestions on other things that you guys think is weird and crazy out here in this world, feel free to comment.
Yes, because we love it.
We do,
talking
as
about
you can
it.
see.
Yes, definitely.
But
Of
yes,
course they do.
we,
Okay.
she like it too. She get drawn in.
Man,
watching
she
the
does
television.
definitely get
I've been
drawn
trying to
in.
tell her for no, I'm just playing. But yes, guys. So I think that wraps up our episode. We do.
It does.
We'd love for you all to like, share, subscribe, all those good things,
We
and
hope
stay
you all-
tuned. Yes.
We hope you all have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes, that was.
Yes.
Yes, and y'all
Happy
food was as good
holidays,
as ours
you know.
because it was fire.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Okay, that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.